I do have to ask you about, the biggest rumor out there about you wanting to buy a majority stake in BET.
The deal to buy the BET network after Paramount decided not to sell.
Sources say the company notified the bidders earlier this week, in addition to Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry is practically a household name in showbiz, and he's used to getting whatever he wants. But guess what? The tides of fate seem to have shifted, and it's caused quite a stir. Yep, you heard it right. Recently, he made headlines for a major purchase, but things slipped from his grasp at the 11th hour. Now hold on to your seats, because here's where it gets juicy. You know how Perry's known for his influence in the industry, right? Well, brace yourself, because someone actually had the audacity to tell him no. Can you believe it? It's like a plot twist in a drama. People can't wrap their heads around it. Word on the street is that his habit of cutting ties with folks might have bitten him back. Some folks are whispering that it's plain old karma working his magic. And guess what? Today, BET services have something really shocking to share. If you're curious, keep watching until the end of this video to find out what it is.
Perry has shows on the BET network, including Sistas and The Oval. He also owns a minority stake in the BET Plus streaming service.
Unless you've been hiding under a rock, you've probably caught wind of the hot gossip about film director Tyler Perry's recent moves. This celebrity big shot has been making waves in the news for the past couple of weeks. Rumor has it he's on the brink of buying an entire TV network. It might be a shocker, but honestly, it's not that surprising. Perry's known for pulling off grand maneuvers like this throughout the years. Now here's where the plot thickens. The only twist this time is that things might not be going as smoothly as before for the director. You see, a few weeks ago, news broke that Tyler Perry had set his sights on purchasing none other than BET. Yeah, you heard that right. The headlines went wild when it was revealed that Perry was already in talks with his team about possibly taking over the network. Even actress Mignon Vaughn from Perry's popular show Sistas spilled the beans during an exclusive interview with the Daily News. She mentioned that Perry had indeed shared his plans with him about possibly taking over the network. She appreciated how open he was, discussing both the possibilities and what might happen if things didn't work out. It's like a big family and he wanted them to know. However, not long after this interview aired, Perry himself confirmed that he was seriously considering making the purchase. But the network seemed to have its own ideas. You see, back in 2000, the network's ownership changed hands. Reportedly at that time, no black individual could afford to buy it. Now, things are different. Many black men and women are in a position to consider owning it. Since Perry's interest in buying BET became public knowledge, his aspirations hit a roadblock. It turns out his offer to buy the network wasn't quite what the current owners had in mind. Perry offered $2 billion, but the owners were looking for a cool $3 billion. And just like that, the deal was off the table. The company made it official not long after their decision. Reports circulated that Paramount, the parent company of BET, officially announced its decision to step back from the widely discussed deal on Wednesday, August 16th. They explained that they reached this choice because keeping a larger ownership share in BET Media Group would bring more value to Paramount than any of the offers they received. A source close to Paramount shared this insight with news sources. Paramount also mentioned that they aim to return the ownership of BET to a black individual, and they believe that Tyler Perry could effectively oversee its operation. However, it seems the final decision may have ultimately boiled down to financial considerations. Several months ago, Tyler Perry initially expressed his interest in acquiring the well-known network. But Byron Allen, another significant figure in the media world and the head of Allen Media Group, also showed interest in purchasing the network. However, Perry had an upper hand due to his established connections within the network. Perry, famous for creating the beloved character Medea, already holds a minority ownership stake in the network. This network includes VH1, and it's linked to BET Plus and BET Studios, all part of Perry's extensive portfolio. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight back in April, he laid it all out. "I'm very interested in taking as much of it as I can," he spilled. But it doesn't stop there. Perry went deep, sharing why having a black owner for the network matters. He felt there was a bittersweet vibe when BET changed hands before. Now, he's all about the joy that will come back when it's back in black hands. And get this, Perry was already in the loop about this whole takeover game. He wasn't just playing chess, he was setting up the pieces way before the world even knew about it.
And so yes, if that is possible, I'm very, very interested in taking as much of it as I can.
The buzz about Perry's potential takeover of BET wasn't just idle talk. It spread within Perry's circles and then gained momentum in the media. But as the story unraveled, it turned out that not everything was set in stone. People on social media were already speculating that the deal was sealed. But reality had a different plot twist in store. So, while Perry's interest in BET wasn't a casual notion, and the discussions were serious, the outcome didn't quite align with the assumptions. The drama and anticipation were real, but the final act had a surprise twist. However, the network's decision to reject Perry's offer seems to involve more than just the dollar figure he proposed. It appears that there's a deeper layer to this story. According to the Wall Street Journal, the very reason the potential sale of BET was considered was to facilitate an auction. The goal was to channel more resources into Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. Now, in the world of auctions, it's typically the highest bidder who claims the prize. Yet, in this scenario, that logic didn't apply. Even though the company stated their desired sale price at $3 billion, no other contender stepped forward to match that amount. So, it strongly suggests that the company had a particular intention of not selling to him. According to online discussions, it's likely tied to his past controversies. Like many accomplished individuals, Perry isn't immune to controversy, and he's had his fair share over the years. Here's an example.
So we literally run the entire episode for him, and he hates it. Does that mean I have to learn a whole new script? Yes, that's what it means.
This TikToker has given us an inside look at what it's really like to work with Tyler Perry. Their candid revelation shines a spotlight on the complexities and difficulties of being part of Tyler Perry's professional realm. After achieving remarkable success in the movie industry, Perry shifted his focus to television and scored big with the popular sitcom House of Pain. However, as Perry was gearing up for a major syndication deal and introducing the spin-off Meet the Browns, a shocking turn of events unfolded. Deadline, a notable entertainment news source, revealed that Perry had fired 4 writers just as negotiations were in motion for union contracts. This unexpected move raised eyebrows and led to a complicated situation. The Writers Guild of America stepped in, accusing Perry's production company of unfair labor practices and bargaining in bad faith. Needless to say, this incident didn't reflect positively on Perry's reputation. Adding more fuel to the fire of Tyler Perry's reputation was his public feud with Mo'Nique. The beef between the two originated from Mo'Nique's refusal to promote the film Precious, a move that had some serious ripple effects. Mo'Nique's choice to refrain from promoting Precious was rooted in her desire to prioritize family time over attending festivals and press events. Additionally, she asserted that promoting the film wasn't a contractual obligation on her part, originally agreeing to a meager payment of $50,000 for her role in the independent movie Precious. The film's growing success at the Sundance Film Festival attracted the involvement of Perry and Oprah as executive producers. The situation took a twist when the Precious team encouraged Mo'Nique to campaign for the film's award season. Firm in her stance, she refused to work without fair compensation and without compromising her principles. Her refusal sparked rumors of her being difficult, with Perry reportedly speaking negatively about her. In recent times, Mo'Nique openly addressed her claims of being blackballed and called out Perry, Oprah, and Lee Daniels for hindering her career. Amidst the tensions, Perry reportedly attempted to reconcile by expressing remorse and promising a public apology to Mo'Nique.
I cannot go overseas and do this for free, Tyler. So then he goes on about his spiel, I said, well, listen, you can write me the check for me to go overseas. I don't care where the money comes from, but I'm not going to do it for free. He says, well, I don't believe in giving money away for free. I said, I don't believe in working for free, so we're on the same page.
Suggesting that this saga still holds a few surprises. It is evident that BET is steering clear of any connection with Tyler Perry, which is likely the reason they're unwilling to sell to him. But what's your take on this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And while we eagerly await further updates, don't miss out on our next video, where we uncover even more jaw-dropping revelations from the entertainment industry. Stay tuned for more intriguing insights.